Hello. Hey guys, welcome. It is me again. I am back with another game I picked up on the Steam sale this summer. This one is Those Who Rule. It is a strategy RPG that really kind of caught my attention when it came out. I never fully bought it, but I love the graphics in it, and I really wanted to play it, but I just didn't want to drop the amount of price that they had for it originally. So I figured it's on sale. Let's play it. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning. I have a day off, and I have a full cup of coffee. Let's check it out. Normal difficulty. Growths are random. Permadeath. I don't like that. I like regular death. Okay. I like to bring them back. So no permadeath. That's probably not the way most people will play, but I'm a coward. Yeah, it's fine, you know. Oh, I should have brought me some water too, because this coffee's gonna coat my throat. Who goes there? Show yourself. A friend. Suppose you are. Remove your hood and prove it. It's been too long, Ro. Ah, the famous general finally shows his face. On second thought, I prefer you leave the hood on. Pardon my disguise, Ro, and I will pardon your rancor. I had to conceal my movements. And why is that? This mission has been approved by the Commander General, has it not? Not exactly. It was a request from an old friend in the Commons. He's convinced it'll lead us to Duke Crawford's doorstep. We're rangers, not rebels. Our orders come from the king, not the feckless politicians on the Commons. Operating in the shadows like this is tantamount to treason. Call it what you will, Ro, but there is no cost we wouldn't bear for the liberation of our people. A liberation that will be impossible while Crawford remains the High Duke. You haven't changed a bit. Regardless, the only thing passing this way are rats and rubbish. I'm losing faith that this caravan will show. Patience, Ro. My informant was adamant they've used this route consistently for weeks now. Ro, General Wesley, sir. I guess he didn't know either that General Wesley was going to show up. But see, I like the art style. It's very cool. What is it, Benjamin? Caravan's been spotted, camped out just a few leagues from here. Then it is time. Let us move swiftly. What if you're wrong, Wesley? Then we forget this ever happened. It's the steps we must take, if I'm right, that worry me. There will be no turning back. Any qualms? Nay. Nay, my lord. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a plot. That sigil, no doubt. Iroquois soldiers. Those bastards. I have no idea who they are, but you know. Racism is always bad. Why would Duke Crawford have a caravan escorted by Iroquois soldiers? We need to search their cargo if we are to have any answers. Let us wait until they sleep, then we will slit their throats. Traveling through Fern is not a crime, Ro. We are not at war with these people any longer. Asking will get us nowhere. We need a plan, not pleasantries. She's kind of right. If the informant was wrong, we would be killing innocent merchants. This is when you start questioning your informant. Bendon, don't just sit there, say something. Leave me out of this. The Iroquois, traveling through Fern under the cover of night, being confronted by rangers. I think we all know how this is going to go. All I ask for is a chance to parley, to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. I understand where he's coming from. And when diplomacy fails, that's where you come in. Who goes there? Avasala, Iroquois. What business do you have in Fern? My business is none of yours. On the contrary, all foreigners must declare their goods when traveling into Fern. And this writ gives me the right to search your caravan. We bring apples and peaches, nothing you need concern yourself with. I trust there's nothing exciting, yet by law I must inspect it nonetheless. Your meddling edge is closer to grave mistake. I'll give you one more chance to step aside. There are things more frightening than Fern's laws. Men, seize him. Use only as much force as necessary. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this. In Those Who Rule, combat is turn-based. The player and enemy will alternate acting with all their units until the condition for victory or defeat is met. You can end your turn early by pressing the cancel button and hitting end turn. To start, select one of your units. Defeat all enemies. Okay, or we die by everybody dying. Okay, so boom. Your unit can move up to 4 tiles per turn, unless under an enemy's zone of control. Select a unit you can cancel anytime. Use WASD, left, right analog sticks, or screen edges to look around the map. All units equipped with melee weapon exert a zone of control. Entering the front 3 hex tiles of an enemy unit will exhaust the rest of the unit's movement points. If a unit starts their turn affected by the enemy's zone of control, they'll only have 1 movement point when it's their turn. We've seen that kind of before. So since I'm in his, I can only move 1 space. But I don't think I want to move, right? Looks like he needed us after all, Benjen. Let's attack from their flanks to gain the upper hand. But look, there's a spot here. Attack directly behind for a guaranteed hit. That's what I was looking at. Attacking from the tile directly behind a unit is a backstab. Backstabs always hit, cannot be countered, and if equipped with a sword, deal extra damage. Attacking from the other 2 tiles behind the enemy is considered a flank. Flanks give the attacker an extra hit chance and avoid. We're definitely going to go here. What is that? I don't know what that is. We're going to attack you. Okay, now we're going to take you, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Okay, after a unit acts, you will select the direction they will face. Striking from behind guarantees a hit, so make sure to keep your enemies in your sights. Alright, well, you're not going to move. We're just going to go ahead and just... Okay, so they all counter. Ow. Oh, I should have had him turn the other way then, huh? Looks like one of your units is injured. Luckily, they have a light bandage. When used, this item heals 10 HP. Items have active effects, have a limited number of uses per chapter, but will refresh with each new map. So I guess that means I can go here, and that's what this thing does. Okay. I don't really have... There's no, zone of control for this guy, so we're just going to come over here, and we're just going to smack you. Oh, I can punch? What does a punch do? Punch an enemy doing strength damage. Target will turn to face the unit. Great for setting up flanks, removing zone of control from other units. That's pretty good. And basic attack. We don't have to worry about that right now. Benjen, row, secure the perimeter. Right. Here we are. Wait, what is this? According to the contract, God's sake, this goes deeper than mere treason. Benjen, row, we are done here. Benjen, row? Oh, they must have got captured. That's Crawford, isn't it? Oh, Zoltan. It's quite a surprise, Avesala, General. Prince Zoltan, or should I say former. What do I owe the honor? No need for pleasantries, generals. You have been summoned to Iroquois, and I am to assure your escort. Apologies, Prince. I must unfortunately decline. My soldiers and I are expected in Fern. General, you are outnumbered. Yep, we are. No. Come with us quietly, or none of you leave this place alive. Iroquois are not known to let their captives live. You place too much faith in rumors, General. Spare yourself the humiliation. A wise choice, General. Yeah, we had enough trouble with those 3 guys or 4 guys. This would totally destroy us. A wise choice, General. We have much to discuss. The Rangers will be on your scent before morning. Huh, I'm counting on it. Run, my love! You must run faster! I can't! Mother, I can't keep up! Oh. So I guess this is kind of like the main character. Ah! My love, please, we have to keep moving. We're almost to the woods. No, I just want to stay here, Mom. And die? That's the go-to? We're just going to just die? Honey, duck! Mother! That dream. I'll never let that happen again. Last call. Damn it, already late. Where did I leave that Gambison? That's more like it. That's cool. I think he looks better with the padded armor. Marcus, wake up. Huh? Find someone else to help you in the forge today. What? I'm not your dad, you idiot. We need to get moving. Evaluation's about to start. What? Isn't that next week? Gross. Marcus, your breath. How much did you drink last night? I may have had a mead or 2. Or 3. Enough. I'm not leaving you behind. Come on, get up. Aye, aye, Captain. I'll grab you some armor. Oh, you slept in your uniform. I've actually done that before. I'm actually impressed that you were prepared. Don't be. I always wear whatever I wake up in. Let's get up. Let's get out of here. Oof. Oi, watch where you're going, you stupid... Excuse me? Forgive me. My haste outpaced my manners. No harm done, though in the future might I suggest a keener awareness. The battlefield favors those with eyes wide open. I'll count this as my first lesson, then. The art of navigating our dangerous barracks. A valuable skill indeed. If you'll excuse me, I'm already running late to the Rangers' evaluation. Now that'll be a sight. Someone as small trying to join the Rangers. She's probably better than you. I'm just saying. She steadied herself quicker than you. Yep. Guess size isn't everything. I'll remember that. If you've made your way to this corner of the castle, then you know who we are. So let's skip the pleasantries. I've heard the Rangers that you've heard... If you've heard of the Rangers, then you've heard of our survival rate. You've heard of the jobs we take. We do what the rest of this army can't. We are the best Fern has to offer. If you are a good head on your shoulders, keep your head down and follow orders, you just might have what it takes. Look around you. Not all of you will make it through what's coming. Being a Ranger means facing death daily and doing it willingly. If you're not ready to pay that price, now's the moment to step aside. The regular ranks might better suit those unprepared for the Ranger sacrifice. Dead silence. Music to my ears. I know many of you wish to train under our celebrity General Wesley. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, so you have to settle for Bruce. Ah, yes. Bruce. He'll be taking you through the first day's tasks. This is your chance to separate yourself from the rest. I suggest you don't waste it. Alright, Bruce is a manly man. Alright, runts, organize. Organize yourselves into groups of 4, and choose wisely. You'll pass or fail this evaluation together. Oh, do I get to pick, or is it just like automatically story-based? Teams are forming fast. Got a new one in mind? Marcus? Fate's got a strange sense of humor throwing us together again. I wouldn't call it a sense of humor. Maybe a test of patience. Perhaps a test we can take on as a team. Looks like you've already made a friend. What's his story? Haven't got that far yet. You in, Arnold? Or do we need an audition? Arland. And no need for auditions. I'll hold my own. That's some fine armor for a recruit. Seen anything beyond the parade grounds? Didn't think tar-stained hands would scoof off proper maintenance. All right, you two. We'll have plenty of time to spar at the grounds. Let's get moving before we're left behind. At the training grounds. Recruits, the goal of today's exercise is simple. Drop your opponents by any means necessary. If you fall, you've been eliminated and will sit out the rest of the exercise. Everyone get into positions. Mock battles. Oh. 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 Okay, so along with the basic attack, units have access to other abilities based on their class. And now you know why I wanted the game. I love class-based games. Equipment and personal abilities unique to each unit. For example, all of your units equipped with an iron kite shield will have access to the shield bash ability. Press E or Y on controllers on a unit's view to... I probably should use my controller, shouldn't I? I love using my controller. Oh. He's out in the open. The terrain won't help him against an attack from the flank. Skylar, flank him with shield bash to stagger him. Then you strike while he's dazed. I like that. Alright, so Skylar, we're going to move over here. And we're going to use... I guess this is... I would like... I wish it would like pop up and show me what it does. Shield bash. Boom. Alright, now we're going to have Marcus going to come over here and go for the flank. That's good. Now we moved him out of sight range so we can have her come up. There we go. Alright, we need to kind of clear out, make sure that we can... Arlen, can you buy us some time to the south? I'll do my best, but please hurry. The shield will only last so long. So that's the reason why... What are you doing? I want you to... I don't want to attack anybody. Okay, so that's not what I need to do. Boom. I guess I need... Okay, I just have to end the turn. Okay, that's it. Certain terrain costs more or less movement points to traverse. For example, the brush tile around this map will cost 2 movement points, while standard terrain will only cost 1. However, it will also increase the dodge chance of the unit standing on it. Using the terrain to your advantage is key. She's not going to give me any more orders? That sucks. She was actually a pretty good strategist there for a second. Okay, we're going to kill you. I would like to. That gives me a better evasion chance. I want them to come to me, because if I jump out too heavy, I don't know how well that's going to come out in the end. But we're going to go here. Because I'm going to have her deal with these guys. That's what we're going to do, is kill off these guys here on the south. Then we'll reposition ourselves. While he's over there in the bush to give me some extra evasion. And since there's only one more guy to the south, I'm going to move Arland back up to help give a little bit of help here. What is, like, yeah, what is, I want to know what this move is. What is this move? It doesn't give me any tooltips unless I hover over with the mouse. Kick a unit, doing strength damage and moving them back one tile, if empty. Okay. So shield bash, bashing them with shield, doing strength damage and staggering them for one turn if the target is injured. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But we're just going to do this. Marcus, it's like you're allergic to staying in one piece. Don't forget to use your bandage. We want your we don't want your wow. I know I just woke up, but my mouth does not want to work the way it should be working. Don't forget to use your bandage. We don't want your clumsiness holding us back. I'm going to move you there. Why did he get a chance to hit me first? Okay. Let's cover one of your blind spots. Okay. Let's see. You're not... I mean, I could go ahead and take you out. Because now you're dead. Your unit shield is taking damage. When a unit with a shield is attacked, the shield generally take damage first, up to its block amount. This block amount will regenerate by a flat amount at the start of the player phase, depending on its regen value. That's awesome. I like that. If an attack only damages the shield, it is considered blocked and will not inflict status effects. Flanks and backstabs cannot be blocked. Time to pounce. They're weakened and ripe for the picking. Okay. I don't have much to really go on here. I don't really need to... I don't need to heal anything there. You're going to go into that zone of control. Let me... I'm going to move you there so I can hit you there. I'm going to move you over there. You're going to have a backspace count there. But you are now dead. Nice. First level up. Okay, let's cover our side base here. So we can't be flanked. I think I might be able to take Marcus. Yeah, I can go ahead and grab a backstab here. Why do the shield guys, okay, I don't really need to even face that way. I want to see, why does he get an attack, counterattack beforehand? That's what I want to know. First, oh, it's a passive. Okay. Unit always attacks first when attacked with a non-first strike weapon. Interesting. Okay, so since he is a spear user, if I was attacked with my spear, I could probably go ahead and kill him. Okay. I want to go ahead and do that. Arland is a defender, so he's like a heavy knight. I can do that. Soldier. I hope we get like special classes too, because I think that would be kind of cool. Alright, we're going to bring you up here. Make use of the bushes. I definitely want them to come to me, as always. Hold on, does the rock give me anything? Evasion is -20 on the rock. Alright, take advantage of the bushes here, folks. I want to have a decent, like, flanking behavior. So this is... We've got him in a pretty good, pretty decent pincer location here. Yeah, he set himself up right there. Who needs a level first? No, you're dead. Marcus is the only one that's not leveled up yet. All right. I can move from one bush to another, and we've got a first strike weapon, so it doesn't matter too much. He's got a resist on the shield bash, which does kind of suck. We're going to break your shield. But you are now in my zone of control. And if I pull you over here, you're now in my zone of control as well. We're going to do that. We are now flanked. He is now... Why? Okay. Yeah, you did that to yourself, my guy. I really wish I could get a backstab with Marcus so I can gain his experience up a little bit. I guess I can move you here. Shield bash you. Shield bash you as well. Gonna maximize our output of damage while we surround them. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, good. He didn't die. Never mind, he did die. I was gonna give Marcus some... I thought she had a shield, but she couldn't use shield bash. Yes, we did it. I have to admit, you weren't as bad as you looked at the start. Is that a compliment? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Don't get used to it. You still have plenty to clean up. If anyone wasn't pulling their weight, it was me. Thank you all for allowing me to join the team. Nonsense. You are much more useful than Marcus. In fact, that's enough. You fought well, but this was only the first test. In a real battle, your opponent is defeated when they no longer breathe. But you'll learn that soon enough. The winners can return to the barracks. The rest of you in positions. We go again. Comfortable, General Wesley? We strive for the best, especially for our distinguished guests. My men, Sultan. Where are they? Are you thirsty, General? No. Pity, the locals tell me it's a good wine. I must confess, my men are overjoyed at the thought of beheading a Ranger General. You've killed many of our people. And you ours. The scars of a war long past. Be at ease, General. I have no intention of continuing that cycle today. But alas, our guests must sometimes pay a price. There are people in your country who want your head and are ready to pay quite handsomely for it. Oh, that's not good. What are you? They'll have to settle for a signet ring. So he cut off his finger? See to his wounds. The general story is far from over. He'll have a part to play in the coming months. Sir, they're going to use him. They're going to say basically that he's dead, that they killed him, to give it back to the Crawford guy, the signet ring, to say that they did that. Use it as as a way to incite war, and then go from there. All right. Ambush! Archers in the trees! What? An arrow? They must have spotted our campfire. More are coming. Take cover. Is there still more training? Abigail. Ah! Abigail! She's been hit! Where did it pierce you? Arlen, that was close. Shield's taken the hit. Oh, thank the gods. Gone as quickly as they appeared. Another test by the generals. And we walked right into it. Yeah, it's a test. Okay. Blunt tip or not, these tests are more lethal than I expected. This makes 3 ambushes in a row. How much further into the ruins? Half a day's march. Let's clear the area and get some rest. We head out at dawn. I hope the others are faring better than us. Okay, so we're now in this set of groups. Elsewhere. Ah! Marcus. Oh, she's cute. What is the matter, pray tell? This hunger's gnawing at me. Feels like days since our last meal. By what misfortune was I assigned babysitting duty? I've been asking myself that question for weeks now. In my current state, I can barely wield my axe. All of your rations gone on the first day? What did you expect? How was I supposed to know we'd be traveling and fighting for 4 days straight? A soldier must always be ready, Marcus, and we only have 1 more day to find the ruins. Well, I can't sleep hungry, so I'll take first watch. You two should get some rest. Here. Really? But aren't you hungry? Famished, but better me hungry than us weakened. You'll need your strength for the watch. Besides, I suspect the others are scarcely faring any better. Good morning. Wow, another amazing breakfast. Thank you, Arland. Your cooking is the only thing making this mission bearable. Your arrows do the hard part. I merely dump the rabbits into a pot. Stop being so damn humble. It takes skill to turn a simple catch into a feast. Quick meal, then we move. Every moment counts. That's cool. So they've learned to get their own food. So these are the famed ruins of Aramir. Quite a step down from the legends. And no sign of the enemy. Still, we should be careful. They could be anywhere. Indeed, we must tread cautiously. Finally, we made it. Marcus, you idiot. Have you forgotten there may be enemies nearby? Oh, right. This place gives me the creeps, but at least we can rub it in Skylar's face that we got here first. Well, let me have it. Ah, when did you get here? Shh. Seems we're always one step ahead, doesn't it? Abigail and Arland are searching for the traitor prince's sword as we speak. Hard to imagine royalty hidden within these crumbling walls. The past is full of surprises. Sliker! Oh, Marcus, you made it much earlier than I expected. Huh. Abigail, what news? About a dozen recruits shadowing the ruins. We couldn't get close enough to find the traitor prince's sword. Just double our number? We can handle that. I say we march straight in, ring their skulls, and worry about the sword after. I agree with Marcus, actually. We're still being tailed by another group. If we're not quick, they'll reinforce the recruits in the ruins, and our chances of finding the blade are gone. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. That's the spirit, Marcus. Quick thinking, as always. Alright, everyone, stay close together. We strike as one. Open all chests, and all player units defeated. Okay. Every unit starts as one of 6 classes. Fighter, soldier, skirmisher, defender, archer, or medic. Each class has unique abilities, promotions, and weapon types that they can use. Okay, so she is our first archer, it looks like. What are you? I guess you're a medic? Healing. Healers are typically not great duelists, but they can heal the injuries of those around him. So Phoebe is a medic? Yeah, she's a healer. Okay, she is an archer. We got a skirmisher, a defender, a fighter, and a soldier. Alright, so we got a chest there. We got a chest there. We don't have to worry too much about certain things. I would like to... Alright, I'm going to move you there, because we could use... Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do. I was going to... Dang it, Brad. I'm going to leave my back open, it looks like, to get a backstab. Well, that wasn't a backstab. That was just a flanking move. Okay. Alright, what do we got? I can move you over there. You're a resistance, so you couldn't exactly do much damage. Skirmisher can come over here. Skirmisher, I guess, always has 2 hits and can move twice, I take it. But that's fine. You're a healer. I don't really have too much. Archers can shoot enemies from afar, but won't be able to fight in melee range with a bow. Ranged attacks cannot be counterattacked, even if the defender has a bow. Alright. Place you back guard. You're going to take more damage, it looks like. So I might as well take that route. Alright. Okay, so that must be the healer. Does it heal a unit by a third of their HP rounded down? I don't have a limit to that. I guess not. Okay, so they're just going to sit there and guard their chests. Chests contain items that are sent to your storage and can be equipped in the preparation phase of the next chapter. To open a chest, simply put any of your units adjacent to it and hit the chest button above the action bar. Okay, so they're going to pretty much guard that, which is fine. I would... Okay, that's a good backstab. We're going to move you back 1, because I would like to go ahead and kill you. I don't think I really have to worry too much about you. I would like to go ahead and put her inside the bush, so now I can heal. That gives her a little bit of a stay. Abigail, you're hurt again. Maybe shoot from behind me so I can protect you. You fret more than an old hen. I've been hunting longer than I've been walking. I know. Just these aren't rabbits. They're hunting you as much as you are them. Well, I reckon I ought to start practicing on something that shoots back. Don't worry about me, Arlen. I can handle myself. I am hurt again, but that's just because of that guy. All right. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move her around to the backside here. We're going to add a little bit of damage. I don't want to be exposed there, though. Because I knew something like that was going to happen. Nice. Skill up. Okay, well. Let's move in kind of slowly, I think, and we'll go ahead and kill you. Okay. Put her inside the bush to give her a little bit of defensive base on that. Marcus, can you come in from behind? You can. That does kind of work there. I would like to be able to get... I really don't know how I want to play this. Because I don't want to be like ambushed by the archers coming that way. So we might, if these guys are just going to keep protecting the chests, going after the errant guys might be better, even if it means that it takes a little bit longer than normal. All right, so I'm going to grant you that. Why are you not... okay. So yeah, their range is pretty high because of the archers. I may have to just deal with the archers coming in. Look, they're going to come after me anyway. At least now I'm in kind of a headspace where if they come... Okay, well maybe they're not going to come. That means I might be able to go ahead and take... What do we got? Maybe I can split my forces up now. Okay, so... Even if I want to, I really don't know if I should, but I'm going for it anyway. Right, I forgot what this does again. Oh, right, it pushes them back a tile. Okay, well, I don't really need that. He's going to resist that because his whole shield's going to block it. So I'm going to go ahead and smack you. Our shields do a lot of the damage together. Since she did gain back some life... Okay. Oh, what? Why did he miss? Oh, that sucks. Unwanted guests to our south. Let's find the blade before we're trapped. That sucks. Okay, so it's not all about just beating everybody. Okay, so we are definitely going to have to do something. Okay, let's break you. I got nothing. Even if I try to move him out, keeping him inside the bush is probably the best idea that I could do. No matter where I go, you're going to probably smack me harder than I need to, and I don't really want to deal with that. Okay, you hit harder, so I'm going to smack you there. So what have I got? Alright, I need to get in there to... Yep. And like I may be flanked here. I think I can deal with it. Because all I really need to do is get that... whatever weapon I need, that sword of whatever guy. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna have to move. Because I want to get her over there, and I really can't. Oh, Marcus, I can't even get you over there, can I? Okay, what have I got? Let's move you there. We're gonna pop you. I can't move any further. Alright, might be better to go ahead and heal you there. Point you in that direction. Okay. You can't counterattack. So I might as well take that route. You're dead. There. Okay, well, you're not dead. Oof. Keep her back from being exposed. I wasn't expecting reinforcements. I really wasn't. Ow, ow. Okay, you're now dead. I need to heal her. Can I not? Yep, you're dead now. I will take that route. Put you there. We're going to open that one. So we got a scabbard there. Alright, we are going to try to... kill you. We're going to go up and heal her and then move Elania over to the other chest. We're going to try to head down that route. But we desperately need to heal her. Nice. Good stats. And watch, I get more reinforcements there. Marcus over here holding his own. Alright, he's going to have to heal up. Okay. Let's go ahead and work on you guys a bit. He's going to have to heal. I'm not going to be able to do very much of that at all. Okay, let's go ahead and kill you. It's one less person trying to hit me. Keep you static. Alright, one-on-one we should be fine with her. Good job, Abigail. Alright, as always, we're going to go ahead and come down here. We're going to go ahead and grab you. What? That sucked. I'm going to kick you back because I'm no longer in a zone of control with you now. I can go and flank you. I can also open up the chest. There's a Trader Prince sword. Oh, that just ends it. I should have... I don't know. An impressive feat, recruits. I can't remember the last time we've had a group make it all the way to the Traitor Prince's blade. You understand why we do this drill, don't you? It's a symbol of victory, isn't it? The rebellion fell with that sword. You're only scratching the surface, lad. This sword is far more than a trophy. It's a testament. That sword represents our resolve, our dedication to protect this kingdom. 20 years ago, that damn prince nearly tore us apart from the inside. He betrayed his own people. I've heard the stories. The tales don't do it justice. The chamber of peers murdered, tens of thousands dead, towns reduced to rubble, all because of his thirst for power. But the Rangers stopped him, right? They were heroes. Aye, lad, heroes. You can call them that. They bore the sacrifices few others could stomach, all to ensure the safety of the realm. And that's what we're training for? To bear that burden? That's right. The Rangers are the silent guardians of this kingdom, the shield that takes the brunt of any danger. It's no small task. That sword stands as a grim reminder. We can't afford another rebellion. We can't afford another traitor prince. Halt! State your business. Is this your first time at post, soldier? Open this damn gate before I drag you from your tower. Open the gate! Gerard has returned. That's never good if a guy's like immediately angry. Gerard, you bastard! We were about to send a search party for you. Any word on Wesley? More riddles than answers, Bruce. He was last seen to the east, near Durden. The locals spoke of mysterious men moving under the cover of darkness. The descriptions match those of the Muhari. Muhari infiltrators in Fern? What of the Eastern Duke, Crawford? Is he content with us standing idly by? Those are our orders, Henry, but we all know we can't rely on Crawford, not with Wesley's life at stake. Aye, Crawford's personal feud shouldn't interfere with our duties, but we're stretched thin as it is. Speaking of which, Bruce, what are the recruits? Have any shown promise? Aye, there's one team in particular, an odd bunch, but each with a spark of potential. They've handled pressure well. Good. Then we fan those flames. They might be our best chance at making some room to breathe. Gerard, they're still green. We've never given an assignment this early. We've also never had one of our own generals taken from under our nose. Get them ready. Their first real assignment awaits them at dawn. We'll free up more seasoned hands for Wesley's search. We can't afford any mistakes here. And let's pray our faith in these newcomers is well placed. Ethel knows we'll need all the help we can muster. Alright, this is where I'm going to go ahead and leave it. We're about an hour in. I'm going to love this game. I think I'm going to take what I'm doing now and I'm just going to load up on my Steam Deck and we're just going to keep playing there. Hopefully you liked it too. It is on sale right now with the Steam Summer Sale. Like almost half off, I believe. Very good game. I'd like to see more about the characters and classes that we go to. Hopefully we evolve classes, because that's really fun too. But until then, guys, as always, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next video.